we are here today to carry on Pokemon Red. Where did we get to last time? If I remember correctly, we were... Oh, we just got to Lavender Town. We just got through Rock Tunnel. Got to Lavender Town. Rock Tunnel was an absolute grind fest. I didn't think we were going to make it through, but we did. So now we're going to carry on into Lavender Town. Hopefully catch ourselves a Ghastly. That'd be excellent. Really hope that we can get one of those. That'd be a good addition to the team. Obviously then defeat, is it Sabrina? I think, here. And the Marowak Ghost. So let's pick up where we left off. Okay, so we're at the Poké Center. Yes, they are. Lavender Volunteer House. We've actually got to go back and get our magic up at some point, isn't it? Where'd Mr. Fuji go? Abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. Okay, let's see what we got then. So we're just going to nip in a few of these houses and see what's bouncing around. No, thank you. Don't need it name rated. Cubo's mother. There it is. There's your clue. Right, let's look at the Pokemon because we should, I think, have access to Great Balls. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay. Let's get 20. Yeah, let's put a little dent in it. Let's get a couple of revives as well. Probably won't need them too much, but we are going to get some anyway. Now we've got some Great Balls, we can go back and catch an Abra. Where were we? Right. We're not going down from here. We're going to stay in Lavender Town at the moment. Pokemon Rest Easy in Pokemon Tower. Righty. There's a gym trainer in Lavender Town, isn't there? Who have we got out front? Pidgeotto. Voltorb matchup. Okay, we should be okay. So we can get to the top. Oh, I thought we had Dick here. So actually Pidgeotto is like quite effective against Pidgeotto, isn't it? Look. That's quite annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. 3 Demis, thank you very much. Level 28. We actually needed that. That was awesome. Against the Growlithe. No, we're not going to swap out against the Growlithe. Like, I know in theory Charmeleon might be better, but see, that's what that fucking sand attack has done to us. Oh, that's useful. That's not. Execute. Right, yeah, we are going to swap out against Execute because we're going to bring Charmeleon out for that one. Obviously grass type. Really be a no-brainer to go and use something like Ember. Boom goes the Dynamite. Who have we got next? Kadabra. Kadabra. put Pidgeotto back out against Kadabra. The team does seem to be getting carried by these two at the moment, which... Ooh. I'm not too pleased about. But then again, that's what you sort of get into, I suppose, when you're just trying to use... Oh, who's that? Was that Wartortle? I don't think Voltorb's got any moves. We'll bring him out if we need to. We might not need to. Really? We're just going to tail whip everything. Easy money. Honestly, that was dead easy. Look at that, level 29. And Dick's gone down. I'm quite pleased knowing that we've not actually lost the fight against these guys yet, by the way. Against Dick and his team. So I think we should heal up, because we didn't take massive amount of damage there, but I'd rather have Pidgeotto at full health. Once we've evolved, and I will evolve Charmeleon and Pidgeotto, once we've got them two evolved, I think then we're going to sort of start to concentrate on getting somebody else leveled up a little bit. Maybe Voltorb, or maybe Machop. I think if we get them two kind of... Oh yeah, we've got to get the Silph Scope, haven't we? We've got to get that from the tower. Oh yeah, probably actually a bit earlier. Let's go back down and leave this place for a minute, because we can't do anything here anyway yet. Need to get the Silph Scope from Silphco. North to Lavender. What's south then? Let's go to look at spot. No, keep your TM. Don't want it. Yeah, of course he was going to get me. I'm sure Pidgeotto evolves at 32. Well, I probably should check that. Should I have to check that one? $36. Okay. So we actually got a bit further to go there than I thought we did with Pidgeotto. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, great, yeah. Most annoying move on earth. Does seem very effective against these guys though, and it's good because they're quite high level, so we're getting quite a lot of EXP from these. The fact that Pidgeotto has not learned any other moves though, by the way. Apart from fucking Quick Attack, and that's about it. Like, where's all the bird moves? Oh, Whirlwind, sorry. Oh, we've done it again. I've done it again. Joe, I think we should put out, and would be actually a really good idea. Let's check him first. What's he got? Tackle, squeak. Oh, he's got no electric moves anyway. Okay, never mind. Forget my entire point. Boom. Where's he got 4 Pokemon from? That's annoying. Of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. I think we best pull Pidgeotto out of this. Yes, he will. Right, what are we up against? Level 20-ish. Do you reckon? Yeah, 21, that's not bad. Ooh, that's really effective. That's not. Wow, that's really effective. Why is that so effective? I don't think Peck is a... That's annoying. Ooh, how's he done that to himself? Like how did Diglett do so much damage to himself then? That was insane. But yeah, I think Charmeleon's got to come out now, hasn't he? He's the weakest against him, but will definitely do the most damage. Yeah, that. It's not easy being cheesy. Right, let's go back now and heal up. Saffron. Celadon. That's where I've got to go. We are going to take the fights because I want the levels. But by the time we get to Saffron, I want the levels. We're going to need them. What did I use Gust and see that actually does any damage? Oh, that's actually quite good. Right, that's 4 hits. It's 5 hits. How can double slap hit 5 times? It's not. That's more than double. Oh, of course. Of course. What's that? Like, you just annihilated all of our Pokemon. And then just robbed her 300 quid weight at it as well. After this one, we'll check how many EXP points Charmeleon needs, because we might pop him back out in front for a second. Boom, that was a nice one. Yes, you're going to learn wing attack. Sometimes that can be quite useful, but I find myself not using it. I must admit, these early games, like I said in a prior episode, these early games, I kind of just like brute force my way through them. Later on, tactical moves do make more of a difference, but these early games, you just brute force. Just get your Pokemon higher and higher and higher, which is fairly straightforward and easy to do. Yeah, like I say, just brute force your way through the fights. Just sheer attack moves. I've never bothered with any sort of stat affected moves this early on in the series, so we're not really going to bother really. How many do I need? 1,000, 1,200. That's not too bad. We might pop them back out. So how much does Pidgeotto need? 2. Right, yeah, we're going to put Charmeleon back out in front then. Anything good in here? Fucking Ekans. Honestly, where is the good stuff? Why is it all Ekans? Never mind then. You need a strategy. No, I don't. In 1. See, 400 points. So in theory, if we can get 400 every single fight, we might be able to just do a whole level here. Well, that's lucky, isn't it? 7. Oh, we're easily going to do this then. Easily going to do this. There was 1100 there, wasn't there? There it is. Okay, how much does he need for his last level then? $3,189. Okay. I think we should keep him out in front while we get that. In fact, we might even get all of that here if these guys are any good. I don't know. It's gonna be 1 per. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna get that many points here. Good job they haven't got status effects in this and abilities. So 600 there. So that's 2,400 left to go. Oh, got a full team. Okay, cool. Granted, only level 19, so we'll see how far this gets us. A Rattata? Oh, what are we up against here? What kind of joke is this? I didn't even see how many points that last one was. 231, okay. So that makes it, what, like 2,000 left to go, roughly? Oh, okay, 1,800 then. $1,600. What might be okay? 13, roughly. Okay, so what's that kind of left us with then? Was that alright with my sort of guesstimation there? No, yeah, okay, I said 13, we're at 12.45, that's not far. We may do it. She got 3, that's not too bad. So we need 1,200 or 12.45, so 3, so that puts us at 9. In fact, 9 on the dot as well. Oh, level 24, actually that's better. Get me a bit more. 9, so that's 6, 5.5. So we're not going to get this one, but... Oh, I should have just used scratch, shouldn't I? Or slash, sorry. 5.5. 3.5. So we've got two to go. So 1 fight. That should do it. 289, there he is, level 36. Guys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have a Charizard. We're gonna have a Charizard. Oh, Nidoran looks weird. Never seen a Nidoran sprite in Gen 1 before. Well, at least not in a while, I suppose. And drum roll, please. Here he is, the big man himself, Charizard. Looking as much like a Dragonite as you ever imagined in your life. Okay, we've got a Charizard. That's excellent. That's bumped stats massively. We now have the forerunner of Pokemon Red, the forefront of Pokemon Red, the title cover. We've got the guy we picked for the team. And we can now sort of sideline him a little bit. Pop him back behind Pidgeotto, I think. Because I do want a Pidgeot to come out. I think that's going to do us a massive favour against some of the later stuff. Speed mainly. So we're going to sideline Charizard. Really, we're going to use him as like the brute force big boy. What's in here? Can't remember. Let's keep on getting some more. We needed quite a few, didn't we, for needed quite a few, unfortunately, for Pidgeotto, so I think it's going to take us a while to get there. So I'm not going to sort of only train Pidgeotto. Oh, really? Oh, are we going to have a... Oh, we're going to Poliwall here, are we? Oh, really? Straight away? That Poliwall must be so fast, by the way. Because it's getting the first attack out. Right, that's in front of my quick attack, by the way. Oh, it's not his wing attack. Sorry, my apologies. That's better. Clean up the fight. Poliwell. Not taking a chance. Pidgeotto's getting rinsed here. Thank you. Okay. So quick nip back again. Oh, we can't go this way. This is mine, isn't it? Super nerd. Oh, that's not very effective at all, is it? That's better. Don't poison, please don't poison. No, I didn't. 32. Oh, in one. We need to get water from the thing, don't we, to get through those gateways. What's in here? Oh, Southern City. That's where we're going. Too far. Right, where is a department store? Is this it? Nope, that's the mansion. This is the one. Okay, what I want is... yeah, board on the right. Let's have a look. Trainers Market, TV Game Shop, Wiseman's Gifts, Drugstore. That's where we're going to go. Well, it's not, but... I think it's fresh water, but I'll get a lemonade as well. Oh, I would have got a lemonade. I can't remember which one it is, so I'm sure it's one or the other. Oh, I don't want TM49. Fuck off with your truck with your TMs. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get rid of it. Who can learn? See, no one can learn Tri Attack anyway. I'm going to buy another lemonade. Get his house. You can visit when you get to his house. You can only physically get to his house if you can surf. job done. Can't remember which one it was though, so what did he take? Oh, don't know what he took. I think he took them both. This guy's is Saffron City. Silphco, yeah, so we can't go inside Silphco yet. Big, even makes me feel so alive. What? He's wrong. He's wrong. I definitely didn't want that, but okay. We might not take on the gym leader, but we might see how we get on here. Oh, that's really effective. It's actually insanely effective, I suppose. Fighting is weak to flying, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, of course we missed. Oh. Get us outspeed him though, yeah. Yeah, we did. Okay, so it might be a bit easier to get to, with these guys especially, it might be a bit easier to get to level 36. We don't have to go heal already though. Can't work out, we'll have to work out the quickest way around it. Is it this way? We're not going down far enough. There it is. So we need to get through Saffron first before we can get the self scope. I don't know how to take out the gym leader first though, but he seems accessible, so we'll just go for him straight away. We need to get him regardless. So I'm guessing we can take him out. If we can anyway. We'll see how we get on. Wasn't part of the plan, but we'll see. Ooh, level 32, that's massive. It's just not enough, is it? It's just not enough to take him on 2 hits. I bet Machoke's going to be a problem. I bet he's going to be hard work. That sprite's ugly as sin. Enemy Machoke's attack can rise, but it doesn't mean it's going to make any fucking difference, does it? So I got 1000 EXP there. Did you see that? 1000. If he uses Fury Swipes, I think we're going to struggle. Ooh. Now, guys, do I go for a quick attack or try? Let's go for a quick. Okay, too late. We're going to lose him. Oh no, hang on. Are you joking? Got him. Oh, that one was a close one. I really thought we were going to lose that one. Now he's going to take his shoes off. It's weird. Got a feet thing. Like he's getting pumped. He's getting fucking pounded is what he's getting. Right, can we do it? We need to land this next one, really. Okay, he missed. We hit. We are done in one. Good, got it. So now how far is he off level 35? Let's have a look. Oh, still 7. It takes loads of EXP, doesn't it, to get up levels? Okay, we'll go back for a heal. Because they're free. There's no point in using up valuable like potions and stuff when you've got a free heal just here. I'm the leader here. Doesn't feel like it's right. It's actually the gym, though, does it? I don't think we'll survive Hitmonchan, to be honest with you, but we've got a couple of good ones in, so I'm quite happy. Like, that was 1,000 XP straight to the top then. Yeah, that's going to take us down, I think. Oh no, oh no. It's not very effective though, is it? Like, I fully expected that to be... That might do it. No? Wow, okay. I really expected that to hit a lot harder than it did. Like Comet Punch, you expect Comet Punch, didn't you? Okay, so we got level 35. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take the emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prize fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. Which one do you reckon? We go Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan? I think I'm going to go Hitmonchan. I always go Hitmonlee. So I'm going to go Hitmonchan, I think. So yeah, this obviously wasn't the gym. This is like a dojo or something. The gym's here. But at least we've got those guys out of the way. And I might actually swap in. I think, personally, Hitmonchan is going to be more effective than our currently having Beedrill in our level 14. Look, just put Beedrill in, take Hitmonchan out. Cool, that'll do. Okay, but where is Team Rocket then? You dickface. Oh, we entered the we got the grass gym. Okay, that's cool. I don't think we're going to get many points from this, but it should be quite good. We might get Pidgeotto to level 36, and we've always got Charizard now sat there in the sidelines, so we aren't going to stress too much. Fucking poison powder. I think we can get through most of this, so I'm going to just chop my way through what I can without losing too much health. Like, if we can one-tap most of these, we don't have to worry too much about the poison powder. So like, it doesn't even affect us if we don't actually get hit by in a fight. So we dodged the poison straight away. So as long as we can one tap. What is he at? 500, that's all I need. Just 500. Okay, we can do this, we can do this. Let's go this way. On your peeping Tom. No. I am, especially considering you're a junior trainer. No, definitely not. That's just weird. See that? it is. Pidgeotto's level 36. Guys, we've got 2 big evolutions within 5 minutes. Excellent. Pidgeotto. Nice one. He'll do insane damage now. And the speed should be through the roof, so really we shouldn't really get outsped by anything apart from some like seriously cool stuff. Cool, right. Let's go back, heal up, we can come back in here and then do the gym leader, can't we? If I can find it. Wrong way, that way. Cool trainer. Yeah, bottled out, unfortunately, I know. Can't escape him sometimes, can you? Yes, I will. I will use somebody else. Let's have a look. Bring out... Do what? Super soft. Poison straight away. How do we miss that? I'm starting to feel like this was a bad choice of a Pokemon. I'm not even quite sure what super soft means, mate, I'll be honest. Oh, is it really? Is it that quiet? Hold on, let me turn that up a little bit then. Is that a bit better, or is it just a bit too far away? felt like I could hear myself when I was playing it back on my phone a moment ago. Sorry if that's the case. Let's try and make it... Try and have it here then. Is that better? That might be better. I need to get like one of them booms, I think. Have it like hanging over. That'd be quite a cool thing to have. I sort of had the mic sort of off to my left, but I feel like maybe it's a bit too far away. It seems to be monitoring like on my thing, but maybe is that better? Does that sound a bit better? Let's try that. Excellent, nice one. Thank you very much, Katsadon. It's appreciated. Okay, which way should we go next? Left, right, left, right. What are we thinking? I'm feeling like... Which one do we reckon is gym leader? Middle left? About 2 times better. Okay, that's excellent. Alright, I like it. It's way better then. Shall we go left? That one there. Lovely weather, isn't it? Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erica. Oh, nailed it. Guessed it in one. Okay. I shall not lose. You might do. You might do. I feel like you are going to lose because we've obviously got a Charizard to come out. And Pidgeotto actually is doing really well. So, oh, sorry, not Pidgeotto anymore. Pidgeot now. We've got a Pidgeot on the table. Really should be able to wing attack most of these, but... Oh, wow. Okay, in one. That's insane. I didn't expect him to hit quite that hard. Although we are now fucking wrapped, and I hate this too. Charizard might not even get any action here. Perfect in one. Okay, next one out. Tangler, no. No, we're not going to be having that. Let's just go for it. We made the mistake of wing attack has a high crit ratio, and Gen 1 had a bug where crit scales with speed. Okay, so basically, Pidgeot being a massively fast Pokemon and attack with a high crit rate is just an absolute murder fest, isn't it? Let's swap them out just so it doesn't get boring. Well, it's already a bit too easy, so let's swap it out so it gets even less boring, shall we? If I remember, Slash on Doug Trio was almost 100%. Good God, really? Why, is Doug Trio that fast? Now, you've expected Charizard's fire to have been more powerful than that, wouldn't you? Doug Trio's like 30 base HP and everything is speed. So is Doug Trio got more speed than Pidgeotto? Sorry, Pidgeot. No way. Really? Okay. That feels wild, but that's awesome. I must admit, we caught Diglett earlier in the game. And Diglett actually massively saved us against Lieutenant Surge. Because obviously, being ground, he's immune to lightning anyway. And he's got Dig by default. We caught him with Dig. So he basically just fucked off underground. Then come back out, annihilated. Then buggered off back underground again. It was amazing. And really, we've not used Diglett as much as we should do. Maybe I might swap out. But Slash was also bugged in a different way. This game is filled with bugs. I mean, honestly, it's full of bugs. And they definitely sort of improved a lot of it later on as it went forward. I mean, Gen 2, Gen 3 definitely improved over the formula of Gen 1. I think Gen 1 holds a lot of nostalgia. What's the word I'm looking for? it kind of holds a lot of its peak in nostalgia rather than being, oh my god, it's such a fantastic game. Which is where I think people like myself, who come back to it over and over and over again, is because purely just it's what we played as a kid. There's some game design principles during the 80s, 90s that is lost. Yeah. I think it's the rawness of it. It's... What's the best way to describe it? It's hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels... In comparison to today's, it feels hard. It's complex, it's difficult. You have to think about things. It doesn't always go your way. That kind of stuff. I said it in a different stream before as well, like without sort of reiterating myself. I'm a big fan of the Digimon games, and we did actually play some Digimon World 3 on stream, and we kept referencing back to like how easy Digimon World 3 and obviously later Digimon games as well, like Cyber Sleuth and that, are in comparison to the likes of Digimon World 1. I don't know if you've ever played Digimon World 1, Katsudon, but that was... How on earth are you supposed to understand that at like 9 years old? I don't know. I really do not understand how you're supposed to understand how that game works. Even by today's standards, I'm not even entirely sure of how it all works. I know there's some streamers out there. I like watching Mr. Wolfie for one. And I do understand, obviously, he knows the ins and outs of the mechanics of the game. But... DW2, yeah. Yeah, I understand he obviously knows how a lot of the game works in such a way that I do not. But as a 9-year-old kid, I don't understand how you're even supposed to understand that. Like, it doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. It doesn't teach you anything. Oh, picked up an Eevee though, accident. That's quite cool, isn't it? It just doesn't teach you anything, doesn't show you anything. It's literally all trial and error, all of it. It's like you're expected to kind of fuck up early on and then learn from your mistakes, rather than be like, oh, here you go, here's a tutorial, and here's all the mechanics of the game, and here's how you do this, and here's how you do that. It's more like well, here you go, here's a game, and good luck. And I think you kind of appreciate that, I suppose, to a degree, which is what you don't get nowadays. It's actually a modern game principle. Yeah, it is. It is. It absolutely is. Nowadays, they are definitely, you know, it's more of a modern thing now to help you through tutorials or hints or other sort of NPCs within the game doing something that then you learn from that then to, oh, I can do that too kind of thing. Whereas it just used to be kind of like here's a game, good luck with it, I hope you do well, but we're not going to give you any information on any of it. I think like in this now, we're at a point now where we're in Celadon City. I know I've got to get to, well, I mean, I've already been to Saffron, obviously, but I've got to get to Team Rocket from Saffron City so I can actually access the proper gym. Yet I can't quite remember how to do it, and there's nothing telling me what to do. And I like that. I appreciate that. I think that's cool. I want to explore. I want to be forced to look around. You know, you have to talk to NPCs. You have to go in buildings and all that kind of thing. Because one leader might just come up with the right sort of... The issue with that kind of game design makes very accessible to the wide range of player customers. This paired with how much more games cost to make. Yeah, I get it. I get it. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I understand that completely. The aspect of it, something has to give, doesn't it? Especially when nowadays there's so many studios, so many consoles, such a wide range of players as well. Because I suppose when you think about it, when you go back, you know, like what, 20, 30 years? When you go back like 20, 30 years, your player base was kind of one generation, wasn't it? It was those that grew up with, you know, through the 80s and 90s that had access to your consoles. And obviously there's a couple that did sort of exist before that, but really they kind of took off in the 80s, 90s. And you had one generation playing one load of games. And all you had to do was kind of like capture them. Whereas nowadays, you've got generations from like myself, you know, who is from the 80s, 90s. But also you're trying to capture the new players as well, and all those in between. And you're trying to make your game as accessible to everybody as you possibly can. And you do need to then cater for everybody, because someone nowadays, I suppose, maybe it's a bit more, I'm being a bit more generalized, I suppose, here, is that nowadays if something's difficult, it gets put down and they go and buy something else, whereas you kind of fought your way through it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just sort of looking back on it in a different way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't for the life of me remember how to go get into here and defeat these guys. I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to be doing it. I know they're here. I just don't know how to get rid of them. Have you got any ideas? Hold my hand just for a moment. I think one of the reasons why Power is as successful as it is though because they just throw you into a game with no real tutorial. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you completely on that one. It's an absolute rip-off, and I will say, I mean, I like it. I think it's fantastic. It's the game corner bit I'm missing. I know I was missing something. Yeah, Palworld, and I will say it, right, although I like it, is an absolute rip-off of Pokemon. It is. The base mechanics are the same. You know, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I think Pokemon needs to be kind of challenged a little bit, because it is kind of dominating itself and leaving. It's sort of its formula is not being challenged, so it's just basically doing the bare minimum, and you can see that in its game design and stuff like that. Yeah. So Palworld kind of is challenging that, and is obviously winning to a degree as well. And it puts it back in with the player. Like, it can be as difficult or as easy as you want it to be, because it doesn't hold your hand. But the mechanics are kind of like self-explanatory. And especially if you've played something similar, you know, you play something like the likes of Arc or Pokemon in the past, well then really it's kind of just put the two together and you know exactly what you're doing, don't you? Oh. Oh, hang on, is he not hitting him because he's flying? Well, that's fucking frustrating, isn't it? Why don't I do it again? I didn't mean to do that again. Really, we just kind of stalled there, didn't we? We didn't actually do anything. Never mind. We'll heal him up. Oh, never mind, eh? Thought it might make it to the end. Forgot all about the game corner bit. This is what I mean, see. It doesn't hold your hand. It's brilliant. I love it. Interesting. Is there no text for doesn't affect? See, now that's the thing. There is. That's what's weird, is there is. Because when I was using Diglett against Lieutenant Surge, it specifically said Diglett is not affected or something like that. Or this doesn't affect Diglett. Something along those lines. But that just kept missing it, didn't it? 3 times on the bounce that missed. Now maybe we got outsped by a Zubat, but I can't see it, can you? Digger's bugged. Yeah. Meaning what? When you say it's a 2-turn move is more or less hard-coded, what do you mean by that? I find it really interesting, by the way. I like learning about stuff like this, because although I'm a massive fan of the franchise and the games, still am to this day, my sort of my knowledge of that kind of thing in regards to these games is very limited. So yeah, it's interesting. Tell me more. Switch behind the poster. Let's push it. Push it. Push it real good. Oh great, more TMs. Oh no, it's an escape rope. Okay, never mind. As in, it's made entirely off of statements rather than actual hierarchy of code. So Dig probably had a different logic to it. It's precisely why the game is... Okay. I see what you mean. I see where you're coming from there. Sort of like if it doesn't, if it doesn't meet the exact requirements, it just doesn't do anything. Oh, that was I got annihilated then. Fuck you, Raticate. I'm thinking it doesn't affect text. Okay. Sort of like an immediate kind of question and answer rather than being a delay from the second attempt, and then it kind of, panics when it doesn't know what to do. Oh, look at that. Outsped him straight into the ground there. I think I've got a potion or something like that. Let's have a look. I have no potions, never mind. Can I outspeed Drowsy? Yes, I can. Honestly, GBC and GBA games are charming. I'm one of the opinion that games peaked at NDS and have since gone downhill. I would agree. Absolutely, completely agree with you. I actually fairly recently bought myself a handheld ROM emulator. And do you know what? It is fantastic as well. Really, really, really enjoy that. It's it'll play everything up to like PS1, well, my basic PS1 games. But I'm using it just for playing. Yeah, it is actually. Hold on, 2 secs. I'll grab it. Yeah, look. Oh, all the way over here. Look at this. Look, right, I'll show you. So it is. It's even styled off the original, off like an original one. Don't know if you can see there as well that it's actually got. We can see that. I'll try and hold it up to the camera. It's actually got Nintendo Game Boy written on it, and it sort of resembles as close as it possibly could to like an original Game Boy. What a fantastic bit of kit. Absolutely fantastic. I love it to bits. It's really good. It's got massive battery life on it. I'm currently playing Pokemon Black on it. But it's just dead charming because you're playing Pokemon Black, but without any no touch screens, no toggles, no nothing. It's literally just the old D-pad, and it is spot on. Great battery life. You can, if you want to, obviously you can do cheat codes and stuff like that, which I'm not, because I like playing the games as they were originally meant to be. But yeah, what a fantastic bit of kit, and like I say, it can play up to like PS1 games if you want to as well. I think I bought a revive, didn't I? Did I get a revive? Yeah, I got some revives. Hold on, I'm just going to revive Diglett. That'll do. You say you've got one too. What, have you got the same model? Is it the RG35XX, I think, or something like that? Yeah, same one. Excellent. Cheap as well, really, aren't they, for what they are? I mean, I couldn't believe how cheap they are. Considering what the cost of like a used NDS or something is nowadays, or you know, if you go older as well, like it costs of like your actual proper Game Boys. It's amazing you can go pick one of them up now for next to nothing. That will do everything that the NDS wants to do and more. You can even flick screens on it, which I think is fantastic. No. It's not really the hardware that costs for those. What's that? Well, as in the hardware that costs for the Game Boys? Yeah. No, I understand that, obviously, but when you'd like to go and sort of go and pick up a second-hand one, I know it's just people just driving prices up, isn't it? Like collectors and stuff as well doesn't help, and scalpers. You can make a Game Boy for under $30. I reckon you probably can. Yeah, definitely. A nugget. Oh, I've got like 3 moonstones now. Hold on. Which way do I want to go here? Hang on, have I just ended up back at square one? I think I have. Is there anything more in there? I don't think so. Oh, a critical hit did 15 damage. I'm working as I watch the stream, so if you ask me something, I might reply. Yeah, of course. Yeah. No problem at all, mate. If you're where you working? Are you still in work then? What is it you do, if you don't mind me asking? And by the way, thank you again for joining the stream. I really appreciate that. No room for more items. I'm a gamer dev, but also run animation at YouTube. Okay, wow. An animation YouTube channel. What is your YouTube? I'll add you up if you don't mind me doing so. And I've got to ask, when you say you're a game dev, what we talking? Bebbles Productions. Hold on 2 secs, I'll add you. I'll jump on now, I'll drop you a follow. Bebbles, oh hang on. Bebbles Productions. I think I've just joined you there. There you go. Join you on. Rare candy. Now I've got to go down there somehow. Hang on, it's this way, is it? Not that way, not that way. It's down this way. Not that way, this way. No, it wasn't that one. Game dev, I work mostly pick up projects during the early stage. Okay, that's really awesome, mate. That's really, what are you working on at the moment, or is it a secret? Oh, you must be joking. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Never mind. But can you tell me this? Is it cool? No. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Not cool. That's fair enough, mate. Okie dokie. Well, what time is that? 7:45, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys joining the stream today. I will be nipping off now. I will be back on Wednesday, 6 o'clock. If you, well, probably just a bit about after that. Maybe about 6:15 on Wednesday. If you guys are willing to join, really appreciate if you do. That's really I really have enjoyed having you here today, and I hope we've had a good time. Yeah, have yourself a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. See you in a little bit. Thank you very much.